I've been climbing in Japan for a couple of years now, and it's been one of the best things in my life in here. The journey has been full of surprises, and climbing in a country where culturally people take hobbies very seriously has been super interesting. Japanese climbers are some of the best in the world, and for a reason. There's a unique aspect to their lifestyle that makes them passionate about their hobbies. And that is the simple fact that they work a lot. When you have limited time outside of work, you tend to make the most of it. That's why it's quite common for Japanese people to be serious about their activities outside of work. Climbing included. On top of this, most people here are very slim and light, which is perfect for climbing, making the average person very capable of scaling the wall. Slim and light are adjectives that simply do not describe me, which is why many times for me, climbing here feels like I'm a tank trying to do rogue content. I could climb all of these easy, if I could just use these things. Some places are almost impossible to fit in, and then again, some routes are almost too easy. In the end, it doesn't matter what shape or size you are, because no matter what, you're gonna have a good time. I started climbing around 2022 because I simply got tired of staying inside thanks to that thing that you can't talk about in YouTube. It wasn't love at first sight, but I quickly found myself rather going climbing than going to the gym when I wanted to exercise. So I quit my gym membership and bought a monthly pass to the climbing gym instead. I feel like climbing has lately become more and more popular all around the world, and Japan is no different. There are a lot of climbing gyms no matter where you go, and most places have routes specifically designed for first-timers. Because of the rising popularity, there's new people trying it out every day. So even if you've never tried climbing before, give it a chance. You should try everything once in your life, except maybe cosplay and Japanese pizza.
What the f is this piece of sh**?
The gyms are very welcoming, and you don't need to bring anything since they provide you with chalk and climbing shoes. Just bring yourself and you're ready to climb. Don't expect every gym to be extremely hard just because Japanese climbers are good at the sport. Some gyms are ridiculously easy and others really hard. Actually, a big problem with climbing in Japan is the inconsistency between the gyms. When I traveled to Osaka, almost every gym felt quite challenging, and then again, a week later, I went to Tokyo and cleared everything. I mean, you'll be able to climb anywhere, but it might be a good idea to check beforehand if people consider the gym you're interested in challenging or not. Most places require you to register as a member, which sucks quite a bit, since this almost always costs money. The climbing itself isn't too expensive, maybe around 10 bucks for a session, but the membership fees are around 20 bucks, which means the first time is actually the most expensive one. And also, if you want to try a couple of different gyms, you have to pay that membership fee every time. Despite these costs, it's worth every time, but it definitely becomes a hurdle whenever I try to invite people to join and try out new gyms with me. There's no need to be scared of not knowing local customs, thinking that you'll be in the way or that people will be annoyed at you. Everyone wants you to have a good time and fall in love with their own favorite sport.
You can do it. I mean, if I can do it, you could do it.
There we go, easy. Nice, there we go.
Yeah, it was just pulling.
Very nice. One thing I've come to love about climbing in Japan is the sense of community. Japanese people are generally reserved, but in climbing gyms everyone comes alive and becomes very supportive and talkative. A climbing session can feel like a family gathering with people cheering each other on.
Nice, 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 gamma, gamma, gamma. Gamma, 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 nice, nice, nice. Gamma, ah!
It's honestly pretty crazy how different people here act outside and inside the gym. The relaxed atmosphere has been a blessing for me, since it has been an excellent opportunity for me to practice Japanese and socialize, both of which I desperately need.
ボールはそんな簡単じゃないと思う。簡単そうに見えるけど、もちろんすごく難しくではないけど、ちょっとなんかそこまでできてもなんか終わりじゃないって感じ。
This gym that we're in had recently started to give out badges to people who cleared every route on a certain grade. I thought it would be fun to try and get one, so I started clearing every route I could. Even finishing all of the easy routes might get hard, because there's always some routes that for whatever reason, even though they're easy, you just can't seem to be able to do them. I didn't do as well as I hoped, because even though I was supposed to try hard, I still ended up clowning with the others, trying to do easy routes with our own made up limitations. Not to mention, I spent time balancing on this back roller, trying to sit down on it and then stand back up again. It's actually pretty damn fun. If you have one, try it out. In the end, I ended up being able to clear all the V4s, which was good enough for me. I'm not a good climber yet, so I'll take what I can get. Hopefully, I encourage at least one of you guys to try out this sport, because if you don't take care of your body, you'll end up looking like me.